Hi everyone, welcome back to Box Delights. Welcome to Too Many Bones. I've shown you this game many times before, so not much to teach you, but I just thought it'd be fun to sit down, have a game, invite you to join me at the table, and let's just relax and play this together. I'm going to be playing Tantrum and Patches today, and we're going to take on Mulmesh, so hopefully not too complicated, but let's see how these two get on together. We're just using the base game. I've thrown in all the baddies I've got from the whole set, and obviously these lovely trays from the trove chest. Right, let's get set up then. So Tantrum starts with his rage die and a couple of consumables set to 0. Let's collect and body counts. Patches doesn't start with anything. I've got first edition, so just be aware, I don't have the updated stitched mats and all the updated guides and stuff. And I don't even have the updated rulebook, so maybe there's a few things changed. I don't know, I'm quite happy, comfortable playing the game I know, so. But why don't we play, I'm sure they've renamed these as well, but I normally play seasoned, but why don't we play casual and give ourselves a little boost before we get going. So we add 1 HP and we get 1 training point. So 1 HP each. Training. For Tantrum, I'm going to go Dex, so we'll go up to 4 Dex. We'll be using it soon enough once we get some more dice in here. For Patches, I like to just grab the med kit. Let's get that in there. Get this path off and running nice and early. Right, let's get going with our adventure. So Malmesh is off here, up past Shellfist. We're starting at Obandar. Let's grab our first encounter. So we're just in the base set for special encounters. So leaving Obandar, what do? We can either squeeze in some last minute self-improvement, gain 2 training, or we can shake down a shady peddler. I like the training points, so let's take the training points. And gain 1 progress. Tantrum first. So let's try and increase his attack. So he's got a 3 attack currently. Let's roll 3 attack dice. We'll try and get him up to 4 attack. Okay, we're successful. Good. No misses there. And then for our second one, I'm going to take like a kobold. Okay, that's 2 training for Tantrum. Patches. We're going to take fast hands and double the effectiveness of our med kit. And 1 Dex. Okay, up to 3. Good, good. Okay, let's do some scouting. So we're going to need a D6 for this. So Tantrum rolls a 6. Let's check what's on top of the 5-point stack. Weaken 2, Dragon Grounder. Yeah, I don't like that guy. I'm taking him out. I don't like weaken. It reduces your dex, and that really hurts. Okay, Patches is going to scout as well. 1. We've got a Chimp Acrobat. It has Blind Strike and Dodge. I don't like Dodge. This isn't a great start. So I might just put this one away as well. Yep, we're relying on using our attack. Dodge means we can't do damage with attack dice. Okay, away it goes. Alright, got rid of a couple of mean foes. I don't know what's going to be next in there. Let's move to day 2. hardly out the gate. So this is where we're 15 steps into our journey. Now, do we hail the guards for help, or show Obandar what gearlocks are made of? I tend to go for the second option. So baddie points, 2 gearlocks. Turn 2, that's 4 baddie points. Okay. Blue. Oh no, we've got another chimp acrobat. This is going to be dodgy. Initiative 4. Okay, lane 2. We've got an Albal cub. Health 3, melee. Initiative 5. Lane 3, we have a dragon whelp. It's got weaken 1. It's ranged as well. Initiative 5. And finally, lane 4. We've got a clay golem. This isn't going to be easy out the gates. Initiative 2. Okay, you guys. Let's see. This is going to be very tough. First up is the owlbear cub. Patches is his target. Right, he's got blind strike 1. He's taking out a hit on Patches. Okay, he's going to inspire the next baddie, which is next in the queue anyway. So Tantrum and Patches are both down to health 5. This dragon whelp goes for strongest, so they're both now equally strong. So I'm going to have it go for Tantrum. That's 2 attack, 1 defense, plus 1 attack from the inspire. That's 3 attack, 1 defense. That's 2 defense, 2 attack. 2 defense, I didn't want to see that. 2 damage. 2. And then weaken as well. So it's weaken 1. And this ticks up twice. That's his rage for each hit point loss. Next. We lose a dex, so we're down to 3. And then this goes 3. And moving, that's 2. And attacking with this and 1 attack die. Okay. A bone I'm kind of okay with. And 1 steel axe. I think I'll take that. So I could get angry now. Use my backup plan. Get angry. Oh, get angry. And now I could execute this instantly. Exhaust this die. Execute a 1-point baddie adjacent. Get rid of this guy. Yep, that's dodgy, isn't it? I could also tick this down and do this. Deal 2 damage to this thing. I think so. Okay. Tantrum, you've done good. Body count goes up 1. Okay, Patches, over to you. You've got 3 decks. You've got to leave the golem till last. But I'm going to do 1 attack, 1 defense. Let's recover a health first. That's my innates. And now the strongest. This is tough. Okay, and then we'll use medkit. In fact, I'm going to use these 2, medkit and fast hands. Let's don't worry about the tray, let's just roll it in here. Okay, awesome. That is a roll. We're going to heal Patches up to 9 health. And we're going to need 3. Tantrum actually, sorry. So he's on, he's going to restore 2 health. Yep. Back to 5. We've got 2 damage on this guy. He's still standing. Okay. Blue's out here. Green. Next is the clay golem. This is the difficult one, because attacking this thing with break means we're going to need the dice to roll in our favour. It's got 1 attack on Patches, 1 damage. Okay, round 2. I need to leave this one to the end because it's killing our attack dice. I'm going to remember when I train next, I want non-attack attacks. Let's have Patches try and kill this one. Tantrum. I really want Tantrum to take down this one because of the weaken effect, which is really going to hurt our ability to move around and get near this thing. I only really need 1 attack here. I don't need all of Patches' decks. So let's see what happens. This guy's first. Blind Strike deals 1 damage. The Dragon Whelp is next. His defense is already up. It's 2. That's 2 attack with a weakness plus Inspire, 3 attack. Oh, 1, 2, 3 plus a bone. That one misses. That's 3 damage. That's a weakness. That's hurting. Good job we healed Tantrum when we did. Tantrum's got 4 attack. If he wants it, he does. We've also got body count. It will restore 1 HP. I think we'll do that. Okay. Weaken 1. So we've got 4 decks. We're down to 3 decks, which means we've only got 3 attack actually. We've got to get through that defense. One, 2, 3, 4. That's what I needed to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Job done. Excellent. Okay. Full out attack. It did the job. Right, now Patches can try and take down Owlbear Cub. Patches has got 1 attack and 1 defense. Room for 1 more die, but maybe I can roll this just to try and get a bone. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, I forgot my recover. Right, 2 defense is up and in place. This one we'll put back, and we got a bone. Didn't do it. We didn't do it. Okay, next. Clay Golem is continuing to attack Patches. That's 2 damage. Ouch. Whew. We could do without too many more of those. Round 3. Round 3. Blind strike on Patches is now down to 2 health, sorry. The owlbear comes next because of Inspire. And it's going to... we don't want to see him kill Patches. So, at anything but a 2, it's a bone. It's a bone. Good. Phew, we needed that. Alright. Let's have Tantrum come and finish off the owlbear cub while he can. So that's 4 decks. I've used 1 to move. Which leaves him with 3 attack. This is where Tantrum could do with some defense, really. But we've got the 1 attack we needed. Okay. Patches recovers. I made a mistake there. I should have taken the damage off his defense. So actually, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's still on 5 health, Patches. And there should have been another attack on here because of the Inspire. So he might lose those 2 health anyway. No, we were lucky. Alright, good. Okay. So he will roll his defense die. He's got 3 decks, remember. 1 attack. And this. Yeah, I'll just keep rolling them. Looking for a bone. If this attack die hits, then it's done. I need a 1 or a 2. It's got 3 health on here. Oh no, wrong die. It's this one. This one. Okay, we got 1 hit and 2 bones. So actually, 1 hit exhausts that attack die. So we can no longer attack. But you know what? We could needle jab for 3 bones, stick target for 2 damage. That's it. That's what we had. Needle jab. Patches could do the job. Yes! Yes. Okay. Wow. That's a battle. These are the tactical battles that we love Too Many Bones for. That's what it's all about. Wow. Beautiful. Great job, team. We are successful. And that means we get as a reward 1 training point, and then we get 1 progress, 1 training each, and 1 loot each. So for Patches, I think I'm going to take Bone Saw. For Tantrum, we're going to take Cripple, which is awesome. I really like this one. I do want more decks, but we're going to get another progress and another training. Let's go decks for Tantrum, and then for Patches, I'm going to take Toxins. So now he's got some more offensive options that don't involve attacks, right? This one and this one. Okay. This one just renders enemies useless. It does -1 attack. I like Cripple. Okay, we take a loot each. Let's see what we get. A Fortunate Discovery, perfect. And utility parts, also great. I like this. Okay, and then 1 progress. We continue our journey from Obandar as we approach the Cybron River. we head into day 3. We spent the night on the banks of the Cybron, and I think we'll probably be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Should we heal up? Should we just rest up and heal our wounds? I think so. Great stuff. All right, next, let's continue. Crossing the Cybron. Right, this is where things start to get a little bit more interesting from this one in. We're going to cross the Cybron. Here's a picture you can see. We've built a raft. We've crossed the river. We continue up the road, and we need to find a way. Actually, it's a boat. Like a boat at dusk carries less chance of discovery, but requires business with the Moulner, a trading syndicate with their own set of drawbacks. No battle here, but what do? Do we hire the Moulner? Or, and here we stand a chance of getting some trove loot? Or do we choose to push on with 1 progress and gain an extra training point? If we gain an extra progress, obviously we're pushing across now. If we take the second option, then we 1 less progress, but we get this extra encounter that potentially we may come across the Moulner traders. It says shuffle special encounter Moulner traders into your encounter deck. Now, actually, I'm not going to spoil the surprise. If you played it before, you know what's coming. If you haven't, well, let's just hold off and see what happens. But depends how you feel. There's no right answer or wrong answer in this game. We're going to take the second option. So follow me over here, and let's grab this special encounter. This needs to get shuffled in now. Take into our encounter deck. Alrighty, let's continue. So it's 1 trove loot each, and then 1 progress as we cross the river. Now, obviously, I don't know what these are, so these are going to be locked. Fortunate discovery. I'm actually going to use this straight away. Select one of your consumable skill dice and place it in its spot on your mat. It's now available for use. So Tantrum's going to take the horn of the Zerker. That's a consumable that we're going to roll. Utility parts should be useful for patches. It means we can unexhaust medkit potentially. It could also be useful for Tantrum because we could get double use out of rage. Maybe that's better. So remember, after an encounter we can trade loot, make a lock picking attempt, then rest and recover, search for better loot and scale the area. Yeah. So why don't we trade? Let's give utility parts to Tantrum, because I like the idea of being able to unexhaust rage. And why don't we make a lock picking attempt? This one's tougher. It's got 6 trip. That's hard. Why don't we try and unlock this one over here? We each get a go. Or we could go for this one, I suppose. Actually, I've done this wrong. This should be down here like this. You only put it to these little pips here when you've unlocked that lock, right? So we're down here. So I could go for the more difficult one, actually. But if I do, chances are it's going to take me an extra day, I think. I guess 5 is still hard. Actually, I'm going to go for this one. Right, so let's have Tantrum. Each of our gear locks get a go. More gear locks, more attempts. So we grab our 4 lock picking dice. And we'll have a go at the 3 lever first. So 3 lever, 6 trip, 3 force. Okay, we got the 3 lever. That's all we needed, right? So that's the first one unlocked. Blink. Now we need 6 trip. We need 6 trip, unfortunately, off just 2 dice. So chances are we're not going to get it, but we'll try. 6 trip needed. Yeah, I got 1 trip here, 2 lever. We're not going to get 6 trip off that. We got a reroll. We got 3 force. And this is a convert. So we can convert this 3 force to 3 trip. So that's actually 4 trip. Yeah. About all we needed was this. All right, so we failed in this first attempt. Now, if we'd have failed on the first lever, we could have got a reroll. But once you start rolling, you can't roll again. So we've opened up the first one. That's it. Okay, now we could have patches either have a go at their trove or help us with this. So why don't we try again and get that 6 trip? Or we could go for this one over here, which is a 1, 2, 5. Well, let's go for this one. Now remember, our first attempt is the 6 trip. Okay, and we get 2 attempts at this. Let's try first attempt. Okay, we've got 3 trip. And then we've got a +1, don't exhaust. So I could turn that into 4 trip and then use all 3 dice to go for the last one. 4 trip's not enough. So yeah, that's a failed attempt. Let's go again. Okay, we've got 3 trip, we've got 2 trip, we've got 2L, oops, 2 trip, and then we've got a reroll. So this is a reroll of 1 die. So we only need 1 trip. Let's re-roll these. There's a good chance we'll do it. We got, no. Oh, hang on though. Hang on. 2F, 2 force is no good. We get a +1, but we can give a +1 on an action die. So we can make that 3 trip, +1, and then don't exhaust it for the final attempt. That's it. So 6 trip. We've opened the second lock. Now we need force. That die is used. We've got 2 dice. We need 3 force. Ah, that's no good. 2 trip, 3 trip, and we can convert. So we can convert the 3 trip into 3 force and use it. Yep, 3 force. That opens up the final lock. Excellent. We've opened up this trove loot, and it is a small spotting scope. Outside of battle, reveal a 1, 5, or 20 point baddie in an active stack. You may immediately move this baddie to the bottom. Usable once per day. Okay. That's alright. It's not great. It's not the best. Alright, spotting scope. So we can use that now, actually. So we're heading into day 4. So we could spot a 5er, couldn't we? Not sure. We can always scout the area anyway. Let's scout the area. That's our final option. So Tantrum's going to scout. Rolls a 2, so we can scout a 1 point baddie. This one. It is a kobold collector with equipment. That's alright. I don't mind that. Let's try patches. A 6. Let's reveal a 5 point baddie. Okay, this one's got compound and careless 2 on a bone. A dragon breacher. Compound means his attack is equal to the round we're in. This guy could be bad, unless we knock it off quickly. I'm okay with that guy. Let's leave him there. I think then I'm going to use my spotting scope. Reveal a 1, 5 or 20. What are we on? We're coming into day 4, so we're going to see a 5-pointer, which is going to be this guy, which hopefully we'll take out first. This one's not too bad, so why don't we scout another 1 point, see what's coming next. It's a bog frog with poison 2. He's melee. I can probably keep... yeah, Patches can deal with him, I think. So if Patches deals with him, we rage this one, and then Tantrum tanks this guy down. I think we'll be alright. This is not... I mean, this guy's got range, so perhaps I should have put him to the bottom. But there's a chance there's something worse coming up. My philosophy tends to be, if I think I can deal with it, and its attack is low to start with, and I've got Tantrum hitting it like a crazy man, then I should be okay. Alright, I think we're done. We're ready to move on to day 4. Let's reveal the next encounter. Something shiny this way cometh. Being concealed in a small outcropping of trees allows our party to appreciate the wilderness scene at dusk. But our reprieve is cut short when someone notices the waving light of a lantern being carried by 2 figures headed toward the glow of a larger fire about 100 arrow lengths to the northwest. Unfortunately, Gear looks easily distracted by bright and shiny things, and we are soon on our feet once again. Do we follow an ambush? Draw 2 5-point baddies. I didn't want that. If you succeed, you must fight again. Then it would be baddie Q, baddie points, subtract 8 points from your total. Well, that's interesting because it's day 4. We got only 8 baddie points anyway. So the second one would be 0. So it's just draw 2 5-point baddies. The next one though is hold. We attack them at dusk. So we wait and then we hit their camp, I guess. So we do the baddie points, roll a d6 twice, total results, and add that number to your baddie points total. And your party has surprise. So we have potential for getting 12 more baddie points on here. Oof, yeah, that I don't like. Not in one big battle. It is an extra training point, but we're going to get 2 anyway. And loot. Yeah, I'm going to go for the first one. We're going to follow them and ambush them. Okay, so draw 2 5-point baddies. So we know this guy's coming in first, and then we've got a surprise. So let's see. Let's take these off. It's round 1. In lane number 1, we have initiative 5, 6 health, ranged baddie. That's Tantrum's target, I think. In lane number 2, we have... oh, we've got Hardy. A Kobold Fanatic. Strength 6. Melee. Initiative 3. So he's probably going second. Right, let's see where we fit on the scale. Right, we've got 2 4s. I do want to put Tantrum first. So Tantrum, you're at full health. So we could go here. I'm going to go here. Rage is not going to work because we've got 2 5-pointers. We can only use Rage to add bones, I think is the... yeah, that's the key. So actually this is going to be pretty tough. Let's try and intoxicate this kobold with Patches. The kobold has Hardy. So this thing's going to stick around doing 3 attack. This is a beast. It's a horrible, horrible beast. 1 damage per turn. I think the toxin's going to take out at least a couple while we're dealing with the dragon. But chances are we're going to be both KO'd by then. Yeah, I don't like this kobold at all. Right, this is not going to be easy. One attack, one defense from here on multiple enemies. It goes for weakest first. Let's just attach Tantrum. Attack Tantrum first. Okay, that's one on Tantrum. One bone takes off his health. Now he's going to attack Patches for one attack. He's got multiple targets. Hit him for 2. That's not great. Okay, Rage goes up 1. Okay, Tantrum moves in. That's 5 dex down to 4. We're going to roll 4 attack dice. I could use some of his skills, but I don't want to. I just want to focus on taking out this thing. Okay, Rage goes up. Let's attack 4 dice. That didn't work, did it? 2 hits, 2 bones. I could put 2 bones in here and exhaust these, and then use the axe collector. That puts that up to max 3, right? Axe collector's max. Yeah, I can't use it though because it's on non-adjacent enemies. I can exhaust this with utility parts, so look out for that. Okay, Patches. I want to get the toxins going, and I want to heal Tantrum. I recover 1 first. I could use 1 attack, 1 defense. That's 4. I think we're just going to go 3 like this and hope I survive this attack. Move away. Yeah. Wow, this is tough, you know. We got a bone. We've got 2 attack, and we've got a toxin. So the 2 damage just does 1 because of Hardy. This is awesome. That's 3 poison on the kobold. Let's exhaust that. This next turn is going to be incredibly important. Okay, this guy is going to attack Patches for 3 attack, but first it takes the damage from poison. 1, 2, 3. Right, this had better be a small attack. This had better be small. 2 damage. Unfortunately, Patches didn't have any armor. Or defense, rather. Okay, round 2. This thing is still alive, unfortunately. He gets to roll 2 attack against both. Oh! 1 defense, 2 bones. That careless animal is out of here. Yes! That's the drama of the dice. Whew. Yes. Question. Did it still get to roll his 2nd attack? I think it does. Careless doesn't come in yet. I think you roll the dice first. I think he still gets his 2 attack against Patches. Yeah, he has to. That's the way. He has to. Then you resolve Careless. And then he defeats himself. Yep, that's the way we'll do it. Correct me if I got that wrong, please, because I need a bit of luck. All right, this is interesting. 1, 2, 3. This guy's going to get another go at me. He absolutely is. So I'm going to be a bit cheeky here and move away. I don't want him to take out Tantrum. I'm going to save my utility parts. I'm going to clock down an axe collector, do 2 damage, which because of Hardy is only 1. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use my Dex to roll these 2. I've got 2 Dex. That's not the roll I was looking for, so I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to take Hardy though, and I think I stand a chance now. Patches is going to get KO'd, I suspect. We've got 3 Dex. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then no bones. There's no bones on here, so I'm just rolling these 3. So we heal and do 1 damage. 1 damage. We heal for 4 health. I'm actually going to give that to Patches. Back up to 6. Then this guy takes his poison. He's down to 1 health. He's attacking Patches with 3 attack dice, which Patches can survive. 4 damage. I could have rolled defense for Patches, but I was happy with this. Round 3. We throw our axe. I mean, I could come in and attack. I could roll 2 attack dice. Yeah, let's chance it. 1, 2, 3. I've got 2 Dex left. 2 attack. As long as I don't get 2 bones. Yeah, he's good. We're done. We killed him. Whoa! Come on. That's what I'm talking about. I can't believe we made it through. That was a tough battle. That was a very tough battle. Wow. That was tough. I like toxins. I like toxins a lot. 2 5-point baddies. If you succeed, you must fight the baddie queue minus 8 points. The baddie queue is 8 points, so that's down to 0. We succeed, we get 2 training points, 1 progress, and a loot each. And we're crossing through the woods. And we made it to the other side. We're at the foot of the hills now. We'll grab a loot each. I've got herbs and a sparring weapon. Right, that helps in training. And 2 training points. So, Patches is going to put 1 on Dex. And then a stim kit, I think. Stim kit. Okay. Tantrum is going to take the next rage die for 1. And for his second one, do I go health? I think I go Way of the Wild. I think Way of the Wild is what I want. Yep. Way of the Wild's too good. Tantrum is, I don't know, favourite character? I think it probably is at the moment. I think Tantrum is a lot of people's favourite gearlock. Okay, let's push on, day 5. Oh, hang on, recovery. Trade loot. I think, let's just give this over to Let's get this over here. I think Patches might benefit from the herbs. We're going to keep the utility parts here with Tantrum. We're going to rest and recover both. So Tantrum gains 1 health. Patches back up to 6. And we're going to make a lock-picking attempt on this Trove Loot. This one's got lever 1, trip 2, force 5. So all we need is one lever first. There it is. Clink. 2 trip. And we've got 1 trip. And we can convert that into 1 trip as well if we wanted to with that. That makes it 2 trip. Okay, doink, that's 2 unlocked. No dice left for the last attempt. So we need 5 force. And we'll have Tantrum have a crack at this. 2 gear locks, 2 goes. 5 force needed. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's 3 force. And we got a reroll. This one. We got a reroll. That's no good, is it? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 force. Right, that's our first lock's first attempt for Tantrum, so we get another go. Let's try again. 5 force. We've got 2 trip, 1 force. Oh, that's terrible. Let's reroll this one. But I think we're going to fail. Yeah. Convert. So we could turn that into 3 force plus 1 force. That's only 4 force. Yeah, so that's a fail. That's a fail. Next time. But we got another couple attempts at this final lock. Right, should we use our small spotting scope? See what's under here. It's a primate trapsmith. 3 attack, 1 defense. It's got a trap and a blind strike. Trap means when we enter the map, we've got to roll a die and potentially be poisoned, electrocuted, or stuck in some barbed wire. So that guy's going on the bottom. We're walking around him. Day 5, let's push on with our next encounter. It's fun, isn't it? Isn't it fun? Moulner traders, here we go. This is what we were expecting. It's the special encounter. The Moulner are a sticky bunch, always showing up at the most opportune time. For them, despite requiring payment in full and up front when selling their services, they also show up at random to demand extra coin or loot for no good reason at all. Unfortunately, they have leverage. Knowing the importance of keeping this adventure secret from the Ebon, these silly games are tiring. Again, they approach, demanding the participation in contests clearly stacked in their favour. So, we can say no fun and games. Let's attack the devils, and we fight them. We get lots of training and some loot. Or we could compete in a dangerous darts campaign. If we win, we draw 2 loot. We lose, we discard 1 loot. Dangerous darts is a bit hit and miss, so I don't really want to do that. In fact, it's more miss than hit, really, because the odds are against you because they get to go first. So you're already 3 dice behind. So it's a bit of a gamble. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to... No more games, Moulner. Let's have a battle. So it's baddie points, which is 10. So it's another 2 5s. Each gearlock takes damage equal to your party size at the start of battle. So we're going to start with 2 damage. Okay. question, does this start battle? Yeah, that's going to tick up his rage. Because we put this die active at start of battle. Things that happens in the same phase, you decide the order they happen in, I guess. So let's just assume that's true. Okay, 2 5s. Lane 1. We've got... It's going to be horrible, isn't it? We've got the Dragon Igniter with Weaken 1 and Engulf 6 health. It's a melee dragon this time. Initiative 5. Lane 2, we've got a Griffin Howler. Dive, Flight, Signal 1, Strength 5. Also melee. That I like. Initiative 5. So, Engulf can help us. Engulf hits all adjacent units. Signal I don't like. Signal means at the start of its turn it adds 1 point baddie to the bottom of the baddie queue. We've got to get rid of this guy ASAP. Our initiative probably won't let us. Flight means after he attacks, he takes flight and is untargetable. And it dives, it moves adjacent, attacks weakest, remove the flight. So it kind of goes up and down. Perfect candidate for Tantrum, I guess, if we can get this big rage die up. Okay, let's roll our initiative and see where we end up. Not great. So, yeah, we might not last very long in this fight. I think we're going to go something like this. He's going to hit more than one. I think if I do this, he's going to hit both of us. If I do this, he's just going to hit me. I think I do this. And then Engulf gets me. Either way, it's bad. So actually, I think this is probably the best. I don't know. Let's see. Round 1. Blue. He's going to move to... no, if he moves 2, he's going to go here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Closest is Patches. Right. 2 attack, 1 defense. That's 2 damage. With Engulf means he hits himself as well, and then we get Weaken 1 on Patches. 1 defense. Okay, purple. Signal 1. So a 1 point baddie. Oh, it's going to be this one. Joins the battle queue. Then it's going to move. And it's going to attack for 3. Golly, this might be bad. This might be bad. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're out already. That's not great, is it? Yeah, nothing we can do there. Then he takes flight. And is untargetable. Flight. Patches recovers 1 health. I think this is a bit moot, really. Got 4 decks reduced down to 1. 3. I'm going to roll these 3 dice. Okay, 3 damage. Do I put the poison on him? I'm not going to use that bone. That poison's just 1, that wasn't great. That's exhausted. I could heal up, but I don't want to. Did I recover a health? I think I did. Yeah, that was that. Round 2. This guy joins the fray. He has in lane 3. Oh gosh, he's right here. He has equipment. That means you roll a d6. It's a 3. Equipment a 3. Sharpening stone. Increase attack stat by 1. Yeah, so he's got a 1 attack buff. Okay. Blue takes the damage. That's exhausted. He's still got 1 left. 2 attack, 1 defense. On patches. 2 damage. Yeah, that's why I wanted this die. This guy's flying over here with his dive. He's going to summon in this thing for next round with his signal. He's going to attack me with 1 die. And do the 1 damage. Okay. That's it. Both KO'd. We didn't last very long at all. Okay, that was terrible. Well, it was the gamble we took, right? It was the gamble we took. So these go back on the bottom of their stacks. And unfortunately, we lose this. We get another shot. If battle is unsuccessful, shuffle this encounter into your encounter deck. They will come back and pester us at some point. But we have lost a day. But all those training points are so tempting. We're just not strong enough yet. We're just not strong enough. Alright. Let's rest up. Lick our wounds. Well done, Patches, though, for having a crack. Should we use our spotting stone? I think so. Another one of these howlers. I hate them. I really hate them now. Let's go into the bottom. Should we have another crack at our trove loot? Trying to get this lock open, aren't we? Let's do that. What do we need? 5 force. We've got nothing there. Yeah, that's no good. Right, that was first attempt. Second attempt. We've got 2 force here. Let's re-roll. We get to re-roll 1, right? Let's re-roll this one. So yeah, we got this so far. We get to re-roll. 2 lever. We can turn that into 2 force. That's still only 4 force. Right, so that's our failed attempt. Let's have Tantrum do the same. So, same trove loot. You can do other people's. So, first attempt. We've got 1 force here. Let's re-roll 1 die and the intuition die. We'll re-roll this. So we can make that 2 force. No good. Right, that was our first failed attempt. Let's try again. This is hard, isn't it? Okay, 3 force, 3 force, 2 force. That'll do it. Whoa. Alright, let's see what's in here. We've unlocked this trove loot. It's a minor patch kit. Backup plan extension. Heal a gear lock for 1 HP. Okay. So we can stick a bone on here and heal a gear lock. And it's permanent. That's good. Okay. Let's give this over here. Our gear locks can only carry 4 loot at a time, So I don't know. The sparring weapon's heavy. I failed to realise this should be over here. Heavy weapon counts as 3 items. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is here with Tantrum. So that small spotting scope should be over there. I think that's regular. Yeah, that's not heavy. Yeah, heavy loot counts as three loots. Okay, I want to use this to try and train, but we've got to get some progress first. Right, day 6, new encounter. It is something about this stinks. Great, a fork in the road. Something else for us to fight about. Regardless, our path now splinters. To the left, the air smells like death itself, a telltale sign of a poisonous swamp. To the right, the way remains quiet and appears peaceful, never a good sign in these lands. As usual, our decision is as uncertain as the road ahead. Do we go left to the swamp or right? So left, bring on the bog. We've got 12 baddie points, 2 5s and 2 2-1s. Each gearlock's dex is capped at 3 during this battle, because we're in a swamp. Roll a d6 at the start of each round. On a 1 to 3, all gearlocks immediately take 1 true damage. Or we can veto the bog and vote for the suspiciously quiet path. Baddie points again. Each gearlock may roll their defense dice before battle begins. And any ranged baddies roll a +1 attack die during battle. Wow, this is where some scouting would have really come in handy. We'd know if there's going to be any ranged attacks. I like my dex. I don't want to lose my dex. I'm going to take this suspiciously quiet path and hope there's nothing in the skies above. Another tough battle coming up, folks, and we've not got any training to benefit from since the last battle. It's not looking great for my team. 2 5s and 2 1s. Obviously, Tantrum doesn't have any defense. Before battle, gearlocks may roll their death dice. Okay. Patches is 1, so we might as well roll that one. And when you know it, it's a bone. That didn't work out at all well. Let's see what we've got. It's a melee. It's an owlbear. 6 health. In lane 1. Initiative 4. I don't like that. Next. Oh, it's ranged. An ape imposter. It's untargetable when it throws a bone. And it's got 3 attack then and 1 defense. 5 health. Lane 2. Ranged enemy. I'm going to put this on here to remind me it's buffed. Okay, what are the 1-pointers? Ranged. Bog ribbits. Secrete poison. They've only got 3 health. Normally they wouldn't be attacking with any attack dice, but they are today. Initiative 3. These are initiative 3 as well. And lastly, another ranged, a bog pole. So it looks like we've come from the swamp to the bog. Not a great start for us. Initiative 3. Let's roll our initiative. Come on then, I want some 4s and 5s. A 3 and a 5. Okay. So, Tantrum goes first. And it really wants to rage out something nasty. Well, I think we've got to take down this owlbear first, surely. I think... Oh, this is a nasty place to be, but blue's going to move. I think we have to take out this first. Do you reckon? I think so. It's got such a big attack. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Patches. I think you're going to try and take this thing out. The bog rivets. Alright, I don't know. This is tough. Round 1. I'm actually going to start here. And the reason why is I'm going to use Axe Collector first. Tag it down. Take 2 away. He's got Terrify. Let me just check. Terrify. After the unit is attacked, place a Terrify die on the attacking unit until the end of its next turn. Okay. Then we're going to move. That's one of my decks. So I had 5, I've only got 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 attack. 4 attack, or do I just 1 of those and 3 attack, or do I just go 4 attack and try and take this thing down? I might do that, you know, just 4 attack. Bang. If we can take him out, then Terrify won't apply. 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4, 5. Bang! Take it. You're out of here. Body count goes up 1. Beautiful. Right, so that's what we like. I'm up to 1.2 on rage. Come on, Tantrum. Alright, he's out of here, which means Patches is next. Patches moves. He's only got 4 decks, he's down to 3. He's going to use his attack. And do we poison the thing? Do we hope to get enough damage off this die to kill the bog rivets? We do. Let's buff our health with stim kit, or do we put some defense? I want to stim kit Tantrum. That's what I want to do. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Come on then. Okay, that's great. 1, 2, 3 damage. 1, 2, 3 damage. Bang! You're out of here. Oh man, this is good. This is good. Okay. I'm going to exhaust this. I'm going to buff Tantrum with 4 health. Boy, that's a good roll. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're good. Next is purple. He's ranged. He's not moving. He's got 1 mind. There's no more beasts on the map. 1 mind would make other beasts attack. He's got 2 attack, 3 attack, and 1 defense. He's attacking everybody. Let's go for Tantrum first. 2 defenses put up, and he's done 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. That didn't last. This is exhausted now. Buff HP doesn't affect Tantrum's rage. That stays at 1.2, but we've survived another attack. Okay. Yeah, they didn't roll any bones. Green, this guy is attacking everybody as well for 1 attack die. So, oh, I forgot to roll against Patches. 3 attack against Patches. So 3 on Tantrum, 3 on Patches. Yeah, it's multiple. That's 4 damage. Ouch. That's going to hurt. Alright, same again. 1 attack die this time. Let's go for Patches first. It's 1 with a poison. That's Patches done for. No, not quite. We do have recover first. Tantrum, 1 attack, 1 damage, 1 poison. Okay. These effects don't stack. Not that it matters, it's only 1. Round 2. Poison comes in, hits me. We lose a health. Rage goes up. We move in, and this is why we need dex. 1, 2, 3. That's 4, 5. That leaves me with 3 dice. Do I go all in? Boy. Right, before I move, I'm axing this guy. 2 down. That's 2, 3 damage, right? I don't think it is. I think that's actual. I think that's just 2 damage. That takes off his defense. 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I move in now, with 3 attack, Patches will survive. We can heal up. Oh, this is going to be tough. I think I'm going to let him go another round and use Hardy. Use my like a kobold. Four damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. What a roll. This is tauntingly close. So this Hardy die goes in active slot. Damage reduced to 1 on a turn. I've got to be cautious now. Now I just attacked. This rage die should be up at 1.6, right? Let's do that again. So I've taken 2 damage. 1, 2, I've attacked twice. 1.6, 1.8 is what I should be on. I'm not adjacent, otherwise I could execute this thing, but no, they're stuck in the back here. So I'm going to have to advance this from 1.8 to 2, put my next rage in. Otherwise, it's going to get overcooked, and I'm going to need calming down. Yeah. Right, I think that's it. I think that's Tantrum done. Yep. We could heal up with body count, but I'm not going to. Patches. Recover. Poison. Takes it off again. I've got 4 decks. 2. I could use 2 more. 1 attack. And then heal up. Or 1 attack and toxin. 1 attack and toxins. 1 attack and heal up. 1 attack and heal up. Or I could just do 1 attack and 1 defense. Let's do that. Let's do 1 attack, 1 defense. Yeah, 1 attack, 1 defense. Don't bone it. Oh, yes, we did. We got 1. That's going in there. 2 attack takes out the ape imposter, which leaves he never threw any bones, that guy, so he was hitting me, but it left him targetable the whole time. Leaves this thing. So it's going to attack us both. Let's do him and poison us both. So we're each going to get a poison. 1 attack here, 1 attack there. So let's do Patches first. I just want a 1. A 1's fine. The defense deals with it. And then Tantrum is a bone. Bone does nothing. We're both poisoned. Round 3. Tantrum takes a poison, goes up to 2.2. It's a tense battle, but I think we've got this. We're moving in. That's 5, it's down to 4 decks. He's got 3 health. I'm going to roll 4 attack. In fact, I'm going to roll 3 and cripple, just in case. We could even roll this and just completely incapacitate him. We don't need more turns. Let's do this. Beautiful. 2 attack. Using with 1 health. -1 gets rid of that buff. And then this means we get to place a disable, which is one of these. His skills are now disabled. So this thing can't poison, can't attack. That's exhausted. We're up to 2.4 on rage because we attacked. Patches comes in. Maybe I should just step away. Maybe I'll just step away. Recover. Poison. I don't think I want to attack this thing. I think I'm just going to heal up. I'm going to take these, roll them. 1, 2, 3, I've got a dex of 4. Let's just move back, roll. Heal up to 9 health. I'm going to heal up myself, back up to full strength. These are exhausted. Defense goes in here. And this guy does nothing. We move to round 4. So I'm going to attack with 4 attack. Increase my rage and spend that. Heal up to heal up 3 health. Roll the dice. He's out. That'll do it. Body count goes up 1. Bang. That'll do it. That'll do it. I like this. That's a beautiful thing. We've done it. Okay, 1 progress, 2 training, and a loot each. Patches, 2 training, I'm going to take a chem kit. I'm going to get even more potent. And a stim belt. Or do I take a dex? Stim belt. Tantrum is taking a dex. And we're going to try and upgrade our attack dice. So we've got attack 4, we're going to roll 4. We've got a bone, but we can use our sparring weapon. Ignore 1 bone during any of your training attempts. That's successful. Our attack goes up to 5. Beautiful. Right, we take a loot each and a progress. So progress means we're outside Shellfist, 1 step away from Mulmesh. Let's take a loot each. 1 for Tantrum, 1 for Patches. Okay, let's see what they are. So Patches gets a fortunate discovery. Collect 1 of your consumables. Liquid life or poison dart? Poison dart, I think. This one. Or do we... Liquid life's good as well. It means we can restore a KO'd gearlock. Maybe liquid life. Let's put that back. Let's grab liquid life. And then we get, cradle. If the gearlock child is not in your party, add his map to your loot area with 1 skill die of your choice. It's the gearlock child. We can choose when to trade it in. The cradle's heavy, so I need to think who is that going to go with, or even if I'm going to use it. It kind of fills our loot, that spot. I think we're going to give utility parts to Patches. And we'll turn in the cradle. We'll grab the gearlock child, who comes in a box which is very hard to open. And in his box are these 3 dice. You could use this as a little dice tray. Oops. So we take one of these. We've got forceful distraction, which means if you would be KO'd, you can actually avoid being KO'd. Snack Ribbits is a heal. And then deflect effect means if you take an effect die, you actually put it on someone adjacent. So why don't we take the forceful distraction? This stops us getting KO'd. Could be really useful. There we go. Alright, so that goes in Gearlock Child's mats. He's just a baby. There he is, the Gearlock Child. Cute. Alright, there we go. So that's a heavy loot item, so that takes up 3. That's... Oh, we can't carry that one as well. That's the 4th. So we'd have to do a little switcheroo, don't we? We can't carry both of these. Let's keep this here and let's ditch the sparring weapon. If we find there's more of those baskets scattered around Daylor in the loot deck, and if we find them, they'll add more dice to this Gearlock Child. One of the reasons we did all that messing about healing up rather than doing that final killing blow is so we didn't have to rest and recover. Both Patches and Tantrum are at full health. So, look, instead of rest and recover, we can do scout the area, search for better loot. I want to search for better loot. So, although this spotting scope is useful and this is useful, I'm not happy with them. And even though they're trove loot and it took me ages to open them, I don't want these for my final battle. I'm gonna trade these in. And actually I'm gonna have both Tantrum and Patches do this. So let's have Patches go first. Let's discard this. We roll 6 attack dice. And for each bone, we reveal a loot card. So this time we want bones, right? Oh, would you believe it? None. Okay, none at all. Shoot. Alright, let's have Tantrum do the same thing. That's not great. Discard the small spotting scope. So we need to give this to... We'll swap the utility parts for Patches. We'll give Tantrum that. They discard it and roll the dice. Oh man, one bone. Let's draw new loot, and we get mixed berries. I was kind of hoping for another Gearlock Child. Never mind. Right, mixed berries. That's all right. That's not too bad. Heal yourself for 3 HP in battle or 5 HP out of battle. I think we're actually going to give that to Patches and give the utility parts back to Tantrum. Okay, that's it. Let's push on to day 7. It is a kobold conundrum. A loud shriek breaks our peaceful walk, and we immediately start running toward an escalating commotion coming from a nearby clearing. We're at once put on guard when our approach reveals a scaly kobold, who is the source, not the cause, of the screams. The kobold lies thrashing in the grass, bound by its hands and feet. As if on cue, the gang responsible presses in, eager to end the kobold's life. Some in our party are already backing away. Why meddle in this? But so many questions arise. Is the kobold a defector? A possible ally? Nice, one less kobold. We ignore it, we'll move on, we'll take a progress. Or we can fight. Gearlock Curiosity is this a curse? Save that lizard. I think one less kobold. I'm ready to go and push on and fight Mulmesh. I feel ready. One less kobold. One training point, one progress. So for patches, I think I'm going to take a dex, you know. And for Tantrum, I'm going to take Way the Wolf. Like a wolf. One progress, and we're in Shellfist. It's day 8, and we can, if we wish, face Malmesh. Should we do it? I think we should. Here he is then. Pretty ferocious. I'll come back to this because we've still got to do our recovery phase, haven't we? So, now I cheated a little bit last time. I did some trading, then I did searching for new loot, and then I did some more trading. So actually, I should have traded. The spotting scope came here. The berries went over here. Yeah, that went like that. So now on this recovery phase, I can switch them back. Yeah, that's right. So berries go over here. Utility pants. I keep saying utility pants in my head. Utility parts come back over here. I think that's where I want to do it. Could search for better loot again, or we could actually do a bit of a scout. And I think we want to do some scouting actually. So maybe I should have done that while I still had the spotting scope. I think it's, yeah, I don't think it matters. Tantrum's going to scout. It's got a 3, so it's a 1-point baddie being revealed. And we've got a direwolf pup with lashback. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, patches. Are we actually going to see? Yeah, we're going to see 3 5s and a 1, aren't we, with 16? Depending on what Malmesh says. Okay, patches. Oh, another 1. Well, it could happen. Minky Monkey, untargetable on a bone. I'm happy with that as well. Alright. Could have seen a few more of those throughout the adventure. Right then, Malmesh. I think we're it. I think we're into day 8 now. And we could take another day if we wanted to. But let's push on. Let's go straight in. And that will give us 2 chances at Malmesh. Yeah, we've got day 8 and day 9. Once human, now Worgen. Mulmesh has an insatiable hunger for that which he once was. Knowing there is no going back, he lets that hunger fuel his fury toward any non-Ebon Daelorian who stands in his way of exacting vengeance. Okay. Baddie Q is baddie points. So yeah, 16. Mulmesh is going to the bottom of the baddie queue, and he can, throughout the course of the battle, retreat from the battle map and then rejoin. So 16 means we get 3 1s, 3 5s and a 1. So we're not going to see that minikin. Then Malmesh on the bottom. Now, this is another good reason to fight him now, because Malmesh, what this means is, if when we set up the encounter deck, we put the Malmesh encounter card. The Malmesh encounter card adds baddies to this card. So when we reach Malmesh, there could be a stack of baddies here. We've been lucky and we've not found it. But if we delayed and go, went another day with the, aim of trying to get some more experience, perhaps, we might actually hit that encounter and put some more baddies on here. So let's take him now while his allies are not gathered around him. And we got, 3 5s and a 1 to face. All right, let's see what we're up against. Lane 1. We've got a Manticore. A furious Manticore. Well, that's an ally for Mulmesh if ever I've seen one. He's ranged. And that poison is not going to be great. We've got to take him out quickly. I'm going to say that about all the 5 pointers. Right, lane 2. Oh, that's initiative 3. Okay, that's good. We might get a chance. Okay, a direwolf lashback 2, not so good. This is going to be a melee foe. 6 health, 4 attack. Nasty. Patches, might be yours. 4. In lane 3, what nastiness awaits? Oh no, it's a hardy kobold elite. And this guy is going to get stronger and stronger. We might have to, we might have to take him out as soon as we can. We won't be able to, but rage. This is a potential rage victim. 5 health. In lane 3. And then that's initiative 3. And then finally, that's that one. And then finally, initiative 3. In lane 4, I did that wrong. Let's put that right. In lane 4, 3 health, another lashback, the pup. So a couple of direwolves. Right. I'm hoping Tantrum can get in here quickly. And Patches. Boy, we're going to have to just suffer this and then rage it, and then Patches can work on this direwolf. And don't forget, Mulmesh is going to come in. Let's roll our initiative. Okay, Patches gets 3. Tantrum gets 5. Tantrum here. We want to go for the big hits. Patches here. We want to get that toxins working on him because of his hardy. It means he can take damage on his own turn. Alright. Rage die goes in. An active slot. We're ready to go. It's a shame we don't have any axes. This might help us. Do you know what? I've got to think differently. I'm playing this battle, or thinking about this battle, like I've done every other battle, and you can't do that. This is the final battle. We don't have to defeat these. We have to defeat Malmesh. All we've got to do is take one of them out, let Malmesh come to the battle, take Malmesh out. What I want to do is I can incapacitate this one, make him ineffective. I can incapacitate that one, make him ineffective. I could forget this. Maybe Patch's toxins should be on Mulmesh. Maybe I forget the kobold. This is what we're doing. So, round 1. We've got 6 decks. We'll use 1 to move in here. We've got 5 left. We're going to use Way of the Wild to try and incapacitate the Manticore. That's 1. And then we just want to pile in on that direwolf. So I think just 4 attack. Just 4 straight up attack. We save cripple for the direwolf pup, possibly for the kobold. And these, I'm tempted to use these when Malmesh comes out to just make me stand up and fight Malmesh once I've incapacitated the other 3. Let's try it. Okay, that wasn't great. We got this, which is to disable. Disable on any adjacent 5-point baddie or less. So we'll disable the Manticore. The Manticore now has no defense, no attack, no poison, no rage. It's just a lump. It might as well be a stone statue. 3 attack on the direwolf. Lashback 2 hits me back. This is the danger. we've not done enough to take out the direwolf. We've got 1 bone. So rage goes up 1. It goes up 2 more because we've taken 2 damage. We could get angry, put it to 1.8. We could use that to take out this direwolf pup, or we could advance to 2.0. That's what I'm going to do, advance to 2.0. Alright, we've got to get through this round. Gearlock Child, we forgot to roll the Gearlock Child. We must roll the Gearlock Child because we're going to need it. We're going to need it right now. So this one needs to be rolled before battle. Okay. It's the one. And I think we put this in an active slot. I think that's where it was. Act or locked? It's locked. It puts in a locked slot. It should be up here. Okay, because we're about to get KO'd, I think. And the Gearlock Child may save us. This will automatically exhaust at the end of the first round. Okay, so it's first round thing only. Right, that's Tantrum done. The direwolf now targets weakest, so it's going with 4 attack after Tantrum. So Tantrum is about to get KO'd. Let's back up. Let's back up. Rather than advance, let's exhaust this. Let's exhaust this. Yeah. And take out this direwolf pup. Let's do it. Yeah, we've got to be smart. We've got to be smart here. Now I could heal up for 2, which would take me to 5, back up to 5. Which means I do have a chance of surviving. I don't think I need to survive, do I? No. This is tough. Alright, let's see what happens. We're going to get hit for 4. We're going to get killed. We're going to get saved. That's the idea. 4 damage. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So we use forceful distraction. Roll before battle. If you would take damage that would KO you, avoid that damage and instead heal for 1 HP. Okay. Exhaust. Heal for 1 HP. Bang. The Daylorian Child has saved me. Alright, next. Patches. Patches needs to finish off, ideally finish off, or incapacitate somehow this direwolf. A needle jab would do it. Lots of bones would be good. We've got 5 decks, so I'm going to use 2 to do that. We need to get liquid life in. I feel like I want to put a defense up as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one of these, like the stim belt. Or rather than the defense, the chem kit. That's our 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, what do we get? That is a beauty. 1, 2, 3 takes out this guy. Yes, come on. Then I think I want to put this on Tantrum, this one. So we put this in an ally's active slot. So if Tantrum gets KO'd, he'll come back with 3 life. We've got 5. That's an awesome roll. 5 buff HP. I could put this on Tantrum, but that's going to mean this is actually going to act as a buffer to his rage as well. But possibly not for long. 2 attack, frenzy 2, retreat and shrouded. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it on Tantrum. Don't worry about rage. That's going in here as well. And this, also brilliant, is coming to patches. This is buff attack. A +3 attack stat. So patches is now on 4 attack. That's crazy. Okay. Purple and green. Alright, that's exhausted. This means the Manticore goes. The Manticore's got nothing, it's completely disabled. The Kobold is going for weakest. He's already adjacent, so he's not moving. It's melee, multiple. He's only got Tantrum adjacent. That's just 1 attack. And I've got a plan to deal with this as well. 1 damage. It just comes off his buff HP. Okay. Round 2. Now things are about to get interesting. Mulmesh is joining on lane 2. It's the first available lane. With 8 health. Right next to our gearlocks. He's entering at the top of the enemy meter. So we'll get to hit first. He's going for weakest, so he's going for Tantrum. But Tantrum has liquid life. Let's see what happens. So Mulmesh has 2 attack and has his tyrant die. Let's see what he does. Okay. 2 damage and a silver hide. That's dreadful. So silver hide says Malmesh cannot take damage from attack dice, not regular attack dice, until his next turn. Ouch. We'll put his hide here. He's also got Frenzy too. Frenzy says if all his attack dice hit, we roll them again. That's 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That buff health did not last long. That's exhausted. Okay, Tantrum, what are you going to do? Because you got nothing, have you? Step 1 is to use my utility pants. Unexhaust 1 die. I'm going to unexhaust the Way of the Wild. And I'm going to use it. Remember, I've got 6 decks. So, there's no point using basic attack. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this to restore 2 health. Get him right back on that. And I could use the horn. And I could put these up as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's everything. That's all I've got. And 1 attack die in case I throw a bone. Yeah, we're going in on everything here. Okay, let's see what we do. We're targeting this guy, I think, with my Way of the Wild. Yeah, Way of the Wild only works against 5-point baddies. It won't disable Malmesh at all. Okay, what have we got? That's a good roll. That is a good roll. We're going to disable the Kobold. So he no longer has Hardy. He no longer has an attack. This one means that we can Mulmesh, take Mulmesh down to -1 on the attack. Next, we've got, that's exhausted, hardy, that's going in an active slot. We've got 2 attack here, so that doesn't really do anything. We could have taken this thing down by a couple of health, but what's the point? Lashback, so now we've got Lashback 2, that's going in an active slot as well. And then we've got Inspire. So at the end of this round, we're all going to move to the top of the enemy meter. I'm just going to pop that there to remind me. So we'll get to go at Mulmesh first. Now the problem with that is we still can't do damage because he's shrouded until his next turn. So I don't guess that doesn't really benefit us at all, does it? No, I'm not even going to spend that one. Let's stick it back. It's a consumable, we don't have to use it. Okay, I think then we're done, which means Patches is next. And Patches is in the Toxins game. So we can roll our buff, we can roll our defense. That's 1, 2. These are out, unfortunately. We can roll Toxins. These we leave. 1, 2, 3. And the benefit, I guess there is a benefit for Tantrum taking out that, actually. I think he should, yeah. He should have targeted here. There is a benefit from taking this thing down, and that's body count. So we'll let some, yeah, while Malmesh has got the hide, we'll just keep attacking these guys. So with our remaining 2 decks, I think we'll just move around here. No, we'll stay here. We'll stay here. I was just thinking maybe Patches could come and help, but no. No. Let's just try and get that Toxins on Malmesh. Okay, 3 dice. We can roll an attack just because of the bones. 1 attack, 1 defense. And I want to save those, so let's just save them. Yeah. Okay, we got a bone. And we got some health buff. 1 defense, that's going up in this active slot. We got a bone, that's going in the bone. We got 5 buff health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to Tantrum. Let's get that over here. Actually, we got this attack buff, haven't we? So we could have rolled our 5th dex. Rolled another attack, just for another bone. No, we got 2. All right. And we got 3 poison. That's beautiful. So actually, this goes on. This goes on. This is an instant. So this goes on here. And that's exhausted. Cracking. All right. Next. Manticore does nothing. Kobold does nothing. We're up to round 3. And it's Malmesh's turn. Just checking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Patches is still at full health, by the way. And Malmesh is always going for weakest. I'm just going to pop those there. So, start of turn. This drops to 2. He takes 1 hit. He's only got 1 attack now. Let's see what he does. Got the silver hide again. Does 1 damage to Tantrum. Rolls again because of frenzy. 2 damage. And obviously that's coming off Tantrum's buff. Now in retrospect, I realise I've played this frenzy wrong actually. It says if all Malmesh's attack dice hit, roll the attack dice again. Which they did. But it's frenzy 2. What that actually means, if Malmesh rolls 2 attack dice, it shouldn't say all, it said if 2 of Malmesh's attack dice hit, then he rolls 2 of the attack dice again. So only 1 of his attack dice hit. We didn't have to roll again. So look out for that. This card is a little bit in error. It shouldn't say all. It says if 2 of Malmesh's attack dice hit, roll 2 attack dice again. Okay. Right, we still can't hit him. Retreat, by the way, says if he starts his turn with 3 HP or less, he's still got a stack. Alright, and I guess we're just going to try and take out this and get a body count on us. Let's roll one of these. And then we've got 5 decks left. We've got 5 attack. Let's just roll all our attack. And we're aiming for the kobold. Our purpose is just to get the body count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 attack and a bone. Put that bone up. We'll take out this guy. Whoops. Our body count goes up. And we're not interested in this. Now, I forgot, we've got lashback and hardy. So that 2 damage we took should have been just 1 damage. This should have been reduced at the start of my turn, so that's gone. And this lashback 2 means I can hit Mulmesh back. Yeah, when he hit me, I would have hit him back for 2. So we should have done that. And then obviously that's exhausted. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is still okay. Patches. Patches, I think, is going to go for... I'm going to get rid of that defense. We've got... Oh no, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. Patches has got Dex 5 and Attack 4. So I'm actually going to roll 4 attack. And I might just... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to roll 1 defense. That's my 5 decks here. I'm just trying to roll bones. That's all I'm trying to do. Roll bones. I've got 1 bone, 1 defense. We've got heal Gearlark. I don't want to use it yet. Okay. Patches is done. Magical does nothing. Yellow's out of here. Round 4. So we've got to be careful. This is when the Malmesh could retreat. Well, let's see. 1 attack, and he's re-rolling his die. This ticks down to 1. Takes another poison. He's down to 4 health. He's attacking weakest, so he's going for Tantrum again. Okay. This is it. This is the moment. Just going to pop that there to make it clear what's happening. He's rolled 1 attack, so he's got 1 damage on Tantrum, which comes off his buff. Then he's rolled Howl. All units friendly to Moldish immediately improve 1 spot on the ini meter. That's all that happens. That is all that happens. I'm going to leave it like this from now on. Just do it this way. Now we're going all in, and this should be the final blow, people. We've got 5 attack from Tantrum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus this is 6 dice. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, take that. That's it. Mulmesh, you're out of here. We are victorious. What a super, super adventure. Tantrum and Patches make a dynamic duo. Amazing, amazing. Saved by the baby. Saved by the baby. We could have maybe got this one in, and that would have saved us as well. But oh, that's a beauty. What a beauty. I hope you've enjoyed accompanying me on my adventure. Too Many Bones is a super solo experience, even playing non-solo, playing co-op with 2 characters. And I like this way to play solo. The weaknesses of one character are made up by the strength of another. perfect way to find exciting combinations, exciting plays. And hopefully this has inspired you to have a go. Thanks for accompanying me on this adventure. It's always great to have you following along and sharing this with me. For now, I'll say goodnight. See you next time.